Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
15 PCA.
87454.
I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
15 PCA.
87454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Street Fighter 6. First off, I'm going to say I'm glad it's coming to Xbox and everything.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yes.
Now I have an excuse to buy a Hori fighting stick for my Xbox now because there's no reason to. But now we're getting that, a bunch of Guilty Gear games, so there's reasons to buy an arcade stick. Blaze Blue stuff.
right.
So I'm gonna buy one this year. Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 5. The Street Fighter has gone the way of like kooky, wacky anime, where it's almost like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it's getting silly.
No, like in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh, the game Yu-Gi-Oh is like or Duel Monsters, like the most like it's everything. It's bigger than the Super Bowl. It's bigger than the World Cup. That's what the world of Street Fighter is like now. We're like you just fight people in the street because that's what you do. Like you walk them to random people and just fight them, and that's just fun.
Right,
Crazy.
and somehow you can go up to people like literally like Chun-Li and Ryu and like learn.
And there's like giant tournaments where people watch one-on-one combat. Yeah, UFC events draw viewers, but not like how it is in this world where like it's a stadium built for that and nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Well, like you said, it's silly.
Yeah,
it's
it's
super silly.
And then now we have like this kind of like story mode or character mode.
Yeah, make your own character mode. And I guys, I'm sorry, the graphics look like shit.
They don't look very good, and also again, it's gonna be one of those things like Soul Calibur and a lot of the other ones where like you build your cool character with all the funky stuff on it.
And the thing is, when I was watching it, it looked like a Dreamcast game, and it reminded me so much of Dead Rising. Remember how you could like get the Ryu costume and you can throw an Hadouken, or if you put on the Blanca costume, you can do electricity. That's how silly it is. Because there's a scene where a girl does a spinning bird kick. It looks so visually bad, and this is like a free roam mode where you can just like walk around and like discover things. I don't know. I know there has to be something more than just a fighting game.
Yeah, I know. They're trying to do something else. Yeah.
I know Mortal Kombat did something similar with that.
The Conquest or whatever.
Yeah, or the island they did in the recent games where you're on the island and you have to like figure out puzzles.
Oh, that's the crit mode so you can unlock things.
Yeah. So like that, but then I'm like, guys, I don't know. If you're going to do this, I want it to look better. Also, it's kind of wonky. I think it's almost a little...
It's super silly.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's cringe, but it's getting freaking close.
The thing you can say about all those things about Mortal Kombat, at least the story's pretty tight. It's a good story. Not so much Street Fighter. It's been silly since 5.
5 really took it down the road of like, okay, we're just a goofy-ass game. We're going to have goofy-ass characters, and everyone's going to be just silly and weird, and I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying that a super secret fighting tournament was supposed to be serious in the first place, but we have reached 4Kids entertainment levels of goofiness.
Right. We're almost, I expect, like you said, the referee to pop out and say, oh yeah, I'm going to be judging.
The official battle.
Yeah.
Not that I'm against creative character modes and everything, but how many times and how many videos, oh, you make your character look like this anime character? Oh, I made this character look like this celebrity.
And how much is it going to cost to get the cool costumes?
Yeah, but that's another thing, nickel and dime you to death.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you can do it with fight points. It takes you literally, like, if you were to get all the characters to 5 points, you'd be playing Street Fighter like a job.
Yeah, 9 to 5.
Yeah, 9 to 5. You clock in and clock out.
We're talking almost years.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And that's the problem I had with the last Street Fighter, because I unlocked a couple characters through just playing, and I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's just too much.
And playing online, it's fun and all, but I'm I'd say a B class. It's probably C to B. Every time I make it to A, I end up getting knocked back down to B.
Yeah.
Because I can't stay in A class.
You have to be kind of dedicated. It's fighting games is one of the only games where like you really have to keep playing.
My Guile and Cammy, I can get to A class, then I'll win, then lose 12 times in a row and knock me down to B.
Yeah.
And so I'm comfortable in B class. I've never even gotten close to S. Not even close.
Right, yeah.
And that's like me trying hard. So I'm comfortable in the B class. I'm on the B team. I don't mind being the alternate. Like that's fine. I don't want to get that good.
I like the fighting itself wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
When they're showing the combos and stuff, okay, I'm kind of see like, you have your cancels and you're like, oh, your cross-ups and everything. As long as they keep balancing it. And the problem I have with Street Fighter, what ended up happening in 5 was they released a new character with all these new mechanics, and do nothing with the old characters, so those old characters couldn't keep up.
Right.
Oh no, that
Because
was
I like
ridiculous.
the thing is I like Ibiki as a character, but she's so weak, and you have to be dead on your spacing and your timing, and it was just too difficult of a character. I love her design, I love all her backstory. It's great. I just couldn't do all the bombs because they
Right.
gave her like these weird bombs in 5.
Right, where, you know, if you remember her from Street Fighter 3, you're like, I remember her using her knives.
kunes.
Yeah, more than her bombs.
And then her double kick, we can go low, low, high, low, low, medium.
High,
Like
yeah.
like you can swap it up, and you can do that slide to a grab. I had all that in my mind, but I just couldn't get that new mechanic of all the bombs and disappearing. I do like that they're bringing back a lot of the original characters. We got E Honda, we got Dalsum, Blanca, Guile, Chun-Li, Ryu, and Ken so
Right.
far. Haven't seen Vega, Bison, Balrog. Haven't seen them yet.
No, we had that. We, of course, had, what's her name? I can't forget her name now. Jury.
Yeah, Jury.
Yeah, she's there.
And that new girl who's the spray paint. I forgot her name.
And then
Yeah, see, that's a new kid. Which is Sheen's sister? Little sister?
And maybe.
Are they? Or I thought they were like family or something.
Oh,
I don't
maybe
remember. But because
yeah,
Laura's
Ken.
her older brother and Ken.
Yeah, Ken.
And Ken's a bum now.
Ken
Like
is
if
a
you read,
bum.
I guess like people were going through like the preview version. You can little backstory. Guess he lost Ken Masters Corporation. He's
And
been
his
estranged from his
family,
family.
too.
So now he's like being like a construction worker on the side to make money. So I'm assuming he didn't do something bad. He got caught up in something and he like took the fall.
Right.
Yeah, they made him the fall guy.
Which is funny.
But
'cause
Eliza and his son left him. I mean, what a B word.
I know, and that's what makes it kind of weird because it's almost like they turned Ken into Terry Bogard.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like he's kind of like this wandering bum.
Yeah.
Like that's what Terry is.
Yeah, Ryu's like, well, all about that bum style. Like they don't have a house.
Yeah, I just walked around looking for a fight.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to the actual fighting. That story mode
mode.
stuff.
I think it can get pretty embarrassing. I think there's gonna be moments you're gonna be playing that and you're gonna be like, ooh, yikes, okay.
Because like you walk up to people and challenge them. What is this, Pokemon?
right,
And you get into a little battle and the guy was like dressed like a Spartan warrior. It's just
right. Or you're gonna have moments where like, oh look, there's like a like basically a treasure chest over there. Let me do my hurricane kick all the way over there.
could you imagine going
Yeah.
to downtown Phoenix and seeing a guy spinning bird kicking off of a building and flying across the It's stupid. It's so
Yeah.
stupid.
They have the guy come up. The stairs are right over
Yeah,
there.
it's silly as hell.
And it's funny, they also had another video where they showed the first beginning of the creator mode. Like, oh, you got to pick these 6 things. You do these things, come back to me. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so it's like fetch quest
yeah.
and you're on the subway and it's like Final Fight.
Yeah.
It's like a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
So I guess there's an arcade in there too.
You can go play games. And I saw Final Fight, so I guess you could play Final Fight in this and the
I'm
old
pretty
Street
sure
Fighter
you can
games.
like up. But what kind of meta crap is that? So Ryu's a real person, and then they made a game based off of it. Like, so what came first? Like I'm not understanding. So the game is gone like fourth wall. It's so weird, and I thought it was really funny because like you meet Luke and he's like your first trainer. And it's showing like how you can be all these different people, but from Luke's perspective, it's like you keep changing bodies. It's like I'm up right now.
I don't know what's going on.
You'd be a good fighter. You can shapeshift to anyone you want.
But yeah, they're showing, and again, and it's very silly. Some of the people like, yeah, I get it. There's been characters like Seth and everything that were kind of like, okay, this is like a Darkstalkers character, but that's how silly the costumes are and so over the top.
Yeah, there's a girl. I think a girl that had like angel wings and like
The one
but they
thing-
were like not even good angel wings. They were like
Yeah, there's like a Dreamcast game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one thing that I love and look forward to in Mortal Kombat is interaction when you have 2 different fighters. They don't have that in Street Fighter.
A
Wouldn't that be
little
They
cool?
have the faces. Don't you
No,
love the
no,
faces?
yeah.
the
horrible.
the pre-fight.
Look like they're having a friggin' seizure.
Yeah, no, you had a stroke.
Stroke, I know.
Stop the fight! Help me!
That's stupid, guys. What a waste of animation and graphics. Just on that.
I love the faces.
Here's a medical thing, guys. If you think someone might have had a stroke, tell them to smile because if they had a stroke, they won't be able to smile without their face twitching. So that's an actual real thing, guys. So if you're playing someone in Street Fighter and they're freaking out, and you think the character had a stroke, just have them smile.
Another thing I think is stupid is the commentary they're gonna have in it. Guys, after 10 fights, you're gonna turn it off because it's gonna be the same stuff. It's gonna get repetitive.
It's not like a football. It's not a sports game.
No.
See, this is a crazy world. We're beating people up in the streets like a sport.
Yeah,
right,
no.
right.
I don't know.
I
know they do the whole like tournament scene and these people are so cool and like I know they're trying to like sell that like in the game. They're
Yeah.
selling this idea of like join the
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 Ryu
Evo
school,
tournament, the
yeah.
Rio school. Like I don't know. So is Ryu Goken now?
Kind of, yeah. He mastered his evil side. He's good.
But Ken didn't master it.
No.
Yeah. He purged the evilness out of him.
Well, maybe Ken will be Violent Ken.
That is such a stupid name.
I know.
Violence Ken.
Violent.
Domestic
They're
violence
violence
Ken.
Ken.
Well, that's why Liza left. There you go.
That's it.
Yeah. Not again.
And then
They're
I
ready
don't
to pitch you to be dead.
And then Blanca wearing those overalls, I don't know. That just looks
Yeah,
a
and he
little
like pulls a little
silly.
toy out of his pocket.
Yeah,
That
the
was
Blanca-
Blanca-chan.
Yeah, so I'm guessing one of his abilities is that he's going to be able to use that
Yeah.
doll, make it electricity and like have it to be.
And then they have a mold that might as well just be like Smash Brothers, where like things are coming out and objects are hitting you. And
which I felt that was very gimmicky.
Silly. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's silly. Like, so if you have Blanca, you gotta have Sakura, and then you gotta have Dan, because they're like friends.
Yeah.
And then Sakura's friends with Elena, the capoeira
Yeah.
girl from Africa.
Yeah.
Like, they're friends, but they also know Bicky, but she goes, if you look at the storyline, it's so weird.
Yeah.
Like how everyone kind of knows each other, but I don't know. I feel weird about it. Like, I want to play the fighting game, but I'm embarrassed to be a fan of how silly it all has become.
Right.
I blame Fortnite with the costumes and the silly skins and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Well, it makes money, and that's why they do it.
well, one thing I would like to see Doug Lee, but I don't think he'll ever come back.
See, why not have everybody?
I know.
Put every effing character. There is no limit to why you can't do it.
Nope.
Think about it. They did it for Smash
Even
Brothers.
crappy characters like Remy. Remember him?
Yeah.
That weird French dude?
Yeah, he was like just like kind of a weaker guile.
Yeah, he threw like a little sonic boom.
Yeah,
And
basically.
I
then
tried
crushed
being
it.
good with Remy, and I just like, I don't like you. Then he
Yeah.
had characters like Q.
Or Alforte.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy,
Yeah, the
Rufus?
Mexican-
What about Rufus?
Rufus was
Rufus.
fun. Remember that dude got to the final stage with Rufus?
Rufus, yeah.
Well, that lady we're talking about, that cabaret lady, guy got to the finals.
Yeah.
And he had Evo this year with that lady, so it
She's
happens.
pretty good, but she can heal.
Yeah. So you can do damage and then wait for time runs out, heal yourself.
Yeah.
And you'll get the win.
Which is like the cheesiest thing in the world. But like I said, I love fighting games. I will buy a fight stick. I don't know if I want to get the $100 one or the $200
cheapie-
one.
the
I think I
cheapie.
might get the one. 'Cause I like the one where you can change out the
buttons.
the buttons and everything.
I know for me, for Street Fighter 6, I'm definitely going to wait until it gets cheaper. I'm probably not going to, it's not going to be
I
day
need to
one.
see what it is and what kind
Yeah.
of stuff they have and like what get it with the battle pass. Like I got to see because I don't know. It all depends on where I'm at with money because I love Street Fighter. I'm glad it's on Xbox, but all that silliness is just as I'm doing the story mode. And again, one or the other. Do cool drawings or give me in-game cutscenes. Don't do this weird where some characters just have drawings
Yeah.
and then the drawings are like super sexual.
Or super weird looking, like super odd.
Yeah, like you go through Street Fighter 4s and you do like Laura's storyline. That guy loves that woman. Holy heck, man.
and also just a little bit weird on the fact that Laurel is eating food next to like I don't know Dudley or somebody.
And her dudes are hanging out.
Well, that and the fact that her plate is full of wieners.
Yeah, like a whole bunch of hot dog wieners. She's eating wieners. The bottom half of her boobs are hanging out.
Like,
and
it's,
then
like,
every
obvious.
angle's down up so you can see her big ass and her tits. I'm not saying that's not. It's just weird. It's like
just
okay,
weird.
we get it. You love this character and you're putting her in these weird sexual situations.
Right. It's one of those things where like Street Fighter's hit or miss now.
Yeah.
With like its story and everything. I just hope it's not as weird when you play the build your character.
Like
mode.
Blanca's storyline was him trying to sell his Blanca-chan dolls. That was his whole storyline. That is so stupid.
I think in this one, he runs a training thing to help his mom. So
Yeah.
now going back to
there you
that, his
go,
mom.
yeah, his
I do like the
original-
stages look cool. Like he kind of remade the original stages. Like he had the big boa constrictors like in
Yeah.
the tree and everything. But who's the big baddie? So it's like gonna be Bison. Is gonna be a new bad guy. Because
Oh,
we had
it should be Ed.
Yeah.
Because he did take over.
Yeah, Bison thing. Like yeah, Bison had a twink boyfriend. So
No.
that's what he looked like.
kind of.
He had a weird moveset. I didn't like his moves.
He was boxing, but you had to hold down buttons.
Yeah, I didn't like his moveset.
Yeah.
It was weird. But yeah, he was weird. Cammy and all them. I don't know. We'll see where it is. But I do like the fighting of Street Fighter. Everything else I'm.
Oh, it's smooth. It's
Yeah.
always been solid on that.
The
aspect.
big ultra finishers. They're always fun.
No,
Yeah.
always fun. Jerry's is just as interesting as it was.
Oh yeah,
And
she's,
right
she's
now,
really sexual.
If you have a Xbox or PlayStation, you can go to the open beta. It's gonna have a beta, not open, but you have to sign up for Capcom to get in. Whatever.
Yeah, so we can do some.
This-
Because
this
they
from
want to
December
test
to tip
servers in the net code.
Yeah.
That's another big thing.
Yeah, if
It's gotta be rollback because that's the thing that's good for fighting games. Rollback netcode.
Because it's simpler.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. I'm glad it's on everything.
Yep.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on the video really helps out a lot. It gets the video spread around more people get to see the videos, and we get to make more videos for you guys. So thank you, and we appreciate every single one of you guys.